It's time for your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's weather page in the Shepherd's Weather Center. Now, here's Dr. Don.
And good evening to you, West Georgia and East Alabama. It is time now for your primetime forecast. This forecast is for Thursday, July 30th, 2020. On Dr. Don's weather page, it is brought to you by Mr. Mark Mitchell at Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, Alabama. Neil Johnson at Superior Heating and Air Conditioning. Superior service for superior customers. Also by Mike Fisher. Re-elect Mike Fisher, Mayor, City of Roanoke. Also brought to you by Miss Judy Aubrey at Shepherd's Fine Jewelry and Gifts in downtown Roanoke, Alabama. All right, so let's talk tropics. Potential tropical cyclone number 9, which should become tropical storm Isaias at any moment. We're waiting on the National Hurricane Center to pull that trigger. They do have hurricane hunters out there looking at the storm right now, and that will probably happen sometime on your Wednesday evening. National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on this potential tropical cyclone number 9, which is located near the Leeward Islands. Formation chances through 48 hours, pretty high, 90%. It's about as high as you can get. And formation chances through 5 days remain at 90%. And just as we were talking about yesterday, they have recentered the circulation of this thing a little bit further to the south and to the west, which now makes it appear as though it is going to make it up into the Florida Straits, could skirt the western side of the Florida Peninsula, could stay in the Gulf of Mexico, could end up across central Florida into south central Georgia. East Alabama is not out of the question either. So we're really going to have to pay attention to this, and it's going to kind of sneak up on us because it'll be here first part of next week. And there's not a big hoopla going on about this thing right now because it's not a hurricane. So the national media is not paying a whole lot of attention to it. But understand that even though the forecast right now is for this to remain a tropical storm all the way up into southern Georgia, this is all extremely uncertain. And this could change for the good, and it could change for the bad over the next several days. And we could be looking at copious amounts of rainfall. I mean, at the least, we could be looking at a lot of rain across Alabama and Georgia to start next week. Now, the good thing about it is if it does take this particular track, it's going to really struggle over Hispaniola and then maybe even the mountains of Cuba. Will tear this thing apart. And then if it does come on shore in South Florida, anywhere around Key West or the southern tip of the Florida Peninsula and stay over land the entire time, then it virtually has no chance of becoming a hurricane. But if we continue to see this southwest shift, and so the storm continues to stay out over open water longer, and then even if it does go across Cuba and lose some of its strength there in the mountains, it would emerge back out in the open Gulf of Mexico, which would give it plenty of time to re-strengthen, and then it would have that chance to become a hurricane before making landfall. We are all so very familiar with this type of weather in southwest Georgia and northwest Florida and south Alabama. It seems like it was just yesterday we were dealing with Hurricane Michael. We don't want to go through that again. So right now, honestly, the track that they have is best case scenario. But we're really going to have to keep a watch on this. We'll do that for you here at Dr. Don's weather page, and we will bring you up to date as we get more information. Just one quick peek, and I don't like doing this because we're still so far out. So many things can change, but you see that some of the guidance models, they are taking it in right there around the Big Bend area of Florida, maybe even over around Mexico Beach or Apalachicola, and then curving it back either across East Alabama or up through central Georgia. Of course, that would keep, if it goes up through East Alabama, then East Alabama and all of Georgia would be on the right-hand side of the storm. If it goes up through central Georgia, then East Alabama and West Georgia would be spared the heaviest weather. Everything to the right of the center of circulation is where the heavy rains and the tornado threat and the heavy thunderstorm concern would be. So lots to watch, and we will do that for you. Here's your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for your Thursday. We do have a marginal risk for severe weather down across the Tennessee Valley region of North Alabama, most of the state of Tennessee, and now to include a good chunk of North Georgia. This is for Thursday. We have a cold front that'll come down from the north, and that will enhance the risk of severe weather on Thursday afternoon. We'll look at that a little bit more when we look at your Southern Union State Community College Futurecast radar in just a bit. Here's your national map showing sea green. You see green everywhere, all across Alabama and Georgia. And that's for the next 3 days as we have a very humid, moist, tropical air mass flowing in from the Gulf of Mexico. The humidity levels have just gone through the roof on your Wednesday, and it'll be the same on Thursday and Friday. And then we get these little impulses that come out of the southwest. And then on Thursday, we're going to have that cold front sink down from the north, and all of that is going to act as focus mechanisms to kick off those showers and thunderstorms. And while I don't think every single square inch of Alabama and Georgia will see rain, the majority of you will. And if you get caught under some of these heavier thunderstorms, the rainfall rates could be pretty high. We're talking 2 to 3 inches out of one thunderstorm, so beware of that. The weather forecast is brought to you by Southern Union State Community College, Wadley, Opelika, and Valley. Also brought to you by Mr. Cody Yarborough at Southeast Soft Wash, exterior cleaning experts. Mr. Micah Farr, elect Micah Farr for mayor, City of Roanoke. Also brought to you by BR Construction, Brandon Brown, bathrooms and kitchens. Here's your Goes East satellite shot of Alabama and Georgia for your Wednesday afternoon. And we see some cold cloud tops there across central Alabama. Lots of cloud coverage all across East Alabama and West Georgia. But the biggest thunderstorms have been focused over in West Central and Central Alabama, and then a few down there along the Gulf Coast region as well. Here's your total rainfall amounts for the past 24 hours ending at 7 a.m. On Wednesday morning. Most locations are in the quarter inch or less category. A few of you may have seen a half inch in some of those scattered thunderstorms on Tuesday afternoon. Big rains there up in northeast Randolph County on Tuesday. Here's the expected rainfall totals over the next 5 days, and you see there up in North Georgia, we do see some hefty rainfall totals, 2.5 to 3 inches certainly possible. Across East Alabama and West Georgia, we're in the 1 to 1.5 inch range. And then down there in South Florida, maybe 4 to 5 inches of rain down there over the next 4 to 5 days. Temperatures for your Thursday, backing off a bit, though the humidity levels have gone up, so it just doesn't feel that much better outside. 86 degrees will be the high temperature in Roanoke on Thursday, as well as Wadley, Wedowee at 84, Woodland at 84. We go to 86 in Pine Mountain, Tallahassee, the hot spot at 88, and Birmingham will top out at 87 with thunderstorms on your Thursday. So let's take a look at your current radar shot. Looking at East Alabama and West Georgia, we have seen a few small scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, thunder showers, not a whole lot of lightning at all. For the most part, it's just been brief, heavy, small pockets of heavy rain moving across East Alabama and West Georgia. And the heavier showers now moving on over into northern Troup County and also up there into Haralson County and into metro Atlanta. A few more showers back over there around Childersburg, Talladega Springs, just to the east of Alabaster. All of that moving toward Clay County. That'll move across Randolph County too a little bit later in the evening. And a big thunderstorm trying to get going down there around Kalijah, down in Elmore County. And that will move on into Tallapoosa County as the afternoon wears on. But zooming out so you can see the big picture, yeah, not a tremendous amount of rain this afternoon. We do see some big thunderstorms down there in South Georgia. But as we look at the Southern Union State Community College Futurecast radar. Looking out into the future, starting at midnight on Thursday, going through 1 a.m. Friday morning, we do see some showers and thunderstorms there across East Alabama, 8, 9 o'clock on your Thursday morning. And then we'll watch some big thunderstorms up there around I-20. Not sure they make it all the way down into East Alabama. That'll be mid to late afternoon on Thursday. And then as we lose the sunshine on Thursday and get into Thursday night, most of that precipitation will go away. Dr. Don's weather page is sponsored by Joey Knight at Auction 431 South in Phoenix City, Alabama. Mr. Jimmy Stevens with Jimmy Stevens Construction, remodeling and new homes. Also, Mr. Jamie Dukas, your Alpha Insurance agent, and check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Here are your current conditions. This is valid as of 4:15 Central on your Wednesday afternoon. 85 degrees with overcast skies. Look at that humidity, though, 64%. You can almost cut it with a knife. Wind is calm. Barometer 29.98 inches. Dew point is 71. Visibility out there about 10 miles. And the heat index, 91, is what it feels like. And I can assure you it feels like every bit of that. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page for your Thursday. A pretty good chance of rain. You don't often see a 70% chance of rain in July. That is unusually high. Normally 40 to 50% is about the best you're going to get in this month in the south. But we do have a 70% chance of rain on Thursday with an approaching cold front. Thunderstorms are possible. I don't expect anything severe across East Alabama and West Georgia, though a few thunderstorms could be heavy. The further north you go, the better that chance is of severe weather. 86 for your daytime high on Thursday, down to 71 Thursday night. On Friday, a 50% chance of rain will drop back to a 40% chance on Saturday. Probably going to throw some sunlight in there on tomorrow's forecast for Saturday. 89 will be your high as the temperature starts to ease back up. Good chance of rain out there on Sunday and Monday, but it'll be afternoon scattered showers and thunder showers. It won't be anything like a cold front, which we'll see on Thursday. And then the big question mark out there on Monday and Tuesday as we start next week. That forecast is just totally fluid right now. It really greatly depends on what happens with this tropical system coming up out of the south. We've got a big question mark out there. The official forecast, 50% chance of rain Monday, 40% chance on Tuesday. That could change drastically. Either way, depending on the latest information coming out of the tropics. And as we look at the extended, same thing for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. If the storm makes more of a right-hand turn, goes through Georgia, then you folks in Alabama don't have anything to worry about. If it goes further to the left and comes up through the middle part of Alabama, then that changes the entire ball game, and we'll have to adjust accordingly. It's going to be warm, though, 92 on Wednesday, 91 out there on Thursday. We'll hold up to the low 90s all the way out through the end of the extended out there on August 10. Dr. Don's weather page brought to you by Remax Lakefront, Rick and Becky Rainwater. Give them a call today. Also, Joey Knight, Anchor Roofing, free estimates and free inspections. Dr. Don's weather page with your mountain forecast. If you're going to be up in the North Georgia mountains on Thursday, pretty good chance of rain. Bring your raincoats and umbrellas with you if you're going to be hanging with us in the mountains. A 90% chance of rain on Thursday, high of 84. Friday, a 70% chance of rain, 83. Then on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a 60% chance Saturday, back to a 50% chance on Sunday, and again out there on Monday and Tuesday of next week. All depends on what our tropical system down in the tropics decides to do. We'll adjust that forecast accordingly. And of course, the further south you go, the more important that becomes. If you're going to be at the beach on Thursday, just a 20% chance of rain. Friday and Saturday, and really Sunday looks pretty good. We're talking sunny skies on Friday and Saturday with very little chance of rain. Sunday, not much of a chance. We'll throw in a 20%. And then Monday and Tuesday, the 30% chance of rain. That could really change one way or another. Again, depending on the tropical system, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s. If you're going to go south, and if you're going to be down there through the weekend or maybe the first part of next week, please make sure you identify your local emergency management agency wherever it is you're going to be staying. Identify local media and make sure you check it often and understand the evacuation routes. Just in the event that this thing goes south on us and there has to be some evacuations. Don't get caught in it, folks. All this is preventable. It's called being weather aware. So take just a moment to do that. Don't forget to go over to Dr. Don's weather page at drdonwx.com, where you can find a wealth of information. And if we do get into a tropical situation, I'll have a ton of stuff over there for you to check, especially you folks, if you're going to be down there in Florida. I'll have all that information for you up on the website with local statements coming out of Northwest Florida and Alabama in the event that we go there. I'll have that information for you, and that'll be a good source for you to stay on top of the latest information. You can also click on God's Country at drdonwx.com, download the Mixler app, and there you can listen to God's Country. And as a bonus, you get my daily weather forecast. Click on our Dr. Don weather page YouTube link at the top of this video so that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time we go live for severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's weather page. If you would like to support what we're doing, we invite you to do so by going to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX. If you or someone you know owns a business and you'd like to support us, click on that send message button at the bottom of the video and I'll tell you how we can have you started by our very next weather forecast. Hey, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in here on Thursday. We'll take a look and see what's happening in the tropics on Dr. Don's weather page.